Mr. Cool Affair. I was actually blown away when you started off with the chat and told us about, history. I mean, loosely placed, but it was like, I don't want the black child, and I mean, I'm subscribing to such PC like jargon, but I don't want you to feel like disheartened when the hustle seems impossible.
Yeah.
Because even for a lot of us right now, this seems like a couple of gents putting it down.
Yeah.
And it was, they have something. No, they started from nothing. If we could tell you our backstories, and if you subscribe at the bottom of our screen and you get that little bell sound, you're going to have us all day and give us more wisdom. Is that even if I have to use real history, because it was about history, and history is the things that we go back to find root in it, is that when jazz was popping off in the 1920s, and even before that, the blues, jazz was also popping off here.
Yeah, for sure.
And we did not have the internet.
Yeah.
That wasn't, so I mean, there's some other thing
Divine
that that
frequency.
spirituality is subscribed to. And I mean, you can subscribe to anything you want. I feel like the human mind is that powerful.
Yeah.
Dog, if you believe it, fam, you can do it. Hence and forth.
For sure.
But adding more into that, giving that more life into that, is that I feel like you can do whatever the hell you want. You don't have to feel like you watch this show and say, look, I'm going to do whatever they do in their show. I mean, like, dog, if you feel like you have some story to tell, come and tell it. And you've told that story really important. And I feel like when you feel dizzy as a person right now, taking from this show and this conversation, I feel like, if I ever get dizzy, I just need to go back and just hear from my ancestors, from the folks. Tell me, what is the real...
For sure.
I like to know what's this in front of me, you know? And sometimes it's not the same, because they're not fighting the same battles we fight.
Of course.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hard for us to ever have this conversation with our parents. Like, you want to be an artist? They're like, well, I don't see it. You stupid. You want to talk on a mic? All day.
That time, it's one of the most valuable asset.